I trying to place this camera right. I don't know if you guys can see me. All right. Hi everyone. I'm back for a review. I know it's been a while since I did a review like so many months ago and stuff. So I just wanna do a review of this movie that I just recently saw on theaters. I think the movie is called from Project Hail Mary. Um, I actually had a lot of fun watching it. It starred Ryan Gosling, who you may know from Drive, Beyond the Pines, and of course the Blade Runner movie that I reviewed last year. I mean, this guy is so talented that anything that he's in is always a success, and that's a compliment. So, you know, every single movie that he's been on, it's always a success. It's always like top best. All the movies that he's been on is always top best. It's always top tier, if per se. Um, yeah. So he's everything that he's has been on is factually top tier. And that's the reason why you're going to expect that this is going to be a good review. I mean, there are going to be some bad reviews that I haven't done yet. I mean, I was gonna review a few movies like last December, but I couldn't because a ridiculous amount of snow that was going on last year is what stopped me from making videos, and some other issues, distractions, complicated stuff that I don't want to talk about. So here's my here I'm going to do this review on Project Hail Mary. I have to say that this is one of the most biggest hit of 2026. It is very long. It was 2 hours, over 2 hours long, which is not the problem. But well, for me it was, because I didn't like sitting down for 2 hours, but it was worth it for me. You know. I basically it starts with Dr. Riley Grace, I think that's his name. That he's woke up in space, and he has no idea what's going on. So basically he tries to find something to do with you know, he's trying to find something. He's trying to find out what's going on with how did he get up there in the first place? What happened to his to his to his to all the other astronauts that went on space with him? I think they basically didn't make it, and he was the only one that made it. It shows you a backlash of him teaching the ways of how space works and stuff like that. How the way of this you know I basically I try to pay attention, but it's like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it's just it's kind of he was trying to teach something to do with one planet is closer to the sun, and basically talks about that the sun is dying, and it's going to end the entire world or something like that. Something like that. That's what he was teaching as a teacher. As a school teacher, he became automatically, he was wanting to become some kind of he wanted to although the way the space adventure is like written and filmed, like it keeps you enraptured with the plot and sense of adventure, it is easy to forget that Mr. Ryan Gosling spends most of his time acting alone. He deserves much credit for his seamless performance upon reflection, you consider that he must have done of it to a green screen. It's based on Andy Weir's second novel, which is basically a base. This movie is based on a book. It has similarities. It has some similarities to like newer modern, space movies. The lone spaceman must use science and his wits to save himself. In this case, both humanity. Um, let's see. What did I type here? Oh yeah, both humanity and his newfound friend, an alien called Rocky, which is a, it's kind of funny, how he's called that because he looks like a rock, with legs. He kind of looks like a crab from afar. When I look at it from afar, it looks like some kind of crab, which is funny to me. And what was enjoyable about the movie is that it's not the sense of looming disaster, but rather the story about how two species meeting for the first time in the vastness of space learn to communicate, working together to solve riddle of dying stars, and to eventually become friends. It is a smart mix of tension and heartfelt adventure. It is the kind of film I can say is departure from the formulaic expectations we might have from sci-fi disaster movies. So much is so good here that, for pure entertainment value, it is difficult to value. I mean, yeah. So, yeah, there's like a few funny moments in this movie that I kind of chuckled a little bit. I didn't, I mean, yeah. So, especially when you have the alien that is very foreign to like human responses, the human language, and he's trying to learn how to associate with a human being from planet Earth. Yeah, there was a few funny jokes here and there that probably kind of make us laugh a little. Yeah, so you know, um, yeah, pretty much become to science fiction story anyhow, but I basically blame the Star Wars series for that. The modern Disney Star Wars for that too. So. This movie shines because it's a deeply human story that embraces the flaws of human error, biology, loneliness, and mortality. Just so happens to have sci-fi elements. Perhaps it runs like maybe 20 minutes too long, and there are like a few eye-rolling moments. But the movie compassionates for that with some of the greatest cinematography I've witnessed on the big screen in hot minute, to the point where the camera is easily its own character. Lord and Miller, who directed this movie, got to make their own, Han Solo film at all. After all, this is hope for the world. Um, yeah, like I've been saying, it's like 2 hours long, which it's not a problem to me, even though, yeah, I was trying not to get too tired of long distant movies like that are over 2 hours long, but this one was worth it. It was yeah, it was enjoyable. I totally enjoy it. I didn't almost never really had an issue with this movie at all. Like it's perfect, but I mean, I knew it was gonna be good. I knew it was gonna be awesome. I knew it was gonna be like the one of the best movies of 2026 and beyond. You know, I could tell that everybody was happy about this movie. Um, it's like, you know, I'm trying to like I'm trying to basically see if there's a possible follow up to the movie or maybe not. I don't really know. You know, it's basically, you know, worth a watch. It's worth checking out. Um, I did see it on the you know, more like a split screen experience, like two different screens in the side of the wall. You know, that was amazing. I never experienced a movie theater like that before. You know, as much as I hate to admit it, I mean, this movie actually surpasses the anything that, you know, any science fiction movie that has came out, like Tron Ares, for example, or the new Predator movie, which I saw last year, and I was gonna do a review on it, but I couldn't because I had too much things to do, you know, and especially recording outside because it was snowing and everything, and it was really difficult for me to make a video. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my review. Definitely go see it. Um, Stay tuned for more vids. Sorry for not uploading for too long. You know, I've been going through, you know, tough stuff. You know, but I'll keep, you know, I'll keep all you posted. I'm basically gonna drop like more videos like this, you know, or inside my room. Yeah, so stay tuned for more vids, more reviews, etc., etc. Take care.